So my favorite thing about my car is that it's paid off. I don't have to make monthly payments on it, but that also means it's an older car and it doesn't have all of the bells and whistles that new cars do. So I'm really glad that Amazon has some really great options to help fill in those gaps. The one I'm showing you today is this portable wireless car stereo, and it includes the functionality of Apple CarPlay and also Android Auto and several other options to connect your phone to be able to play it through your car's speaker as well. So I'm really excited to show this to you. I'm installing it myself today. So let me get into it and show you what comes in the box and exactly how I'm installing it. Okay, so the main part of this player is this 9-inch screen. This is a touch screen, and it also comes with the power cord. You can see I already have it plugged in because I've started working on setting it up, but this connects to the cigarette lighter in your car to power the screen. And then some of the other things that come inside the box, it also comes with a backup camera, and it also comes with an aux cable. And it comes with two different ways to mount the player. There's this one where you use an adhesive to mount it to the top of your dash. And there's also this one that's like a telescoping arm, and you can use this. It has a suction cup with the sticky material on it. You can mount this to your dash as well, or to a glass surface or some other kind of a surface in your car. It comes with two of the adhesive stickers. And it also comes with the instruction manual. So I've already been reading through this user manual. It's really well written. It's written in English. It doesn't have any other languages included in here, but it is written really well. It has some little illustrations or pictures as well to help you follow along with the instructions. So this has already been really helpful for me. So these are really useful instructions. So definitely be sure to read these when you order this and you start installing it yourself. Okay, so here's the player screen right here, and I wanted to come out here in my car and just get everything plugged in and make sure it's working before I actually mount it in the car, because I just want to make sure everything is working really well and I don't have to move the mount after I've already put it where I want it. So basically I just came out here with the power plug for the screen. It's back here. That's where the power plug's in. So I just plugged it in, and I went ahead and did all of the setup through my phone. I just went ahead and used follow the directions that are inside the box, and it was really easy. I just went on here, and I have an iPhone, so I just selected the CarPlay option, and it basically just prompted my phone to connect to it. And once I finished with that, it was connected. It was that simple. I have it set up, it's working, so now I'm going to get the mount going and get that attached to the dash where I want it. This is the arm that comes with this player. There is this arm that you can use to mount it, or there's also this mount, but you would attach adhesive to the bottom. So if you're going to use the adhesive, I don't think you'll be able to move it very easily afterward, but I'm going to try to use this arm. And the way I'm doing it is it has a suction cup here, but if you peel off this film, it's also really sticky. So I'm going to try it out to see if it works, but I'm hoping it'll stick on my dash, even though it is kind of textured. So I'm going to use this arm, and just to show you how the arm works, it has this part right here where it goes up and down, so you can tighten that to make it, just put it in the right place. And then there's this part. This is where the screen actually attaches to this, and it rotates all around, and then you would just tighten it to put it in the right place and just keep it right where it needs to go. So you just tighten it with this little this knob here. But then under here, you can actually open up or undo this knob here, and it telescopes as well. So if you have a larger vehicle where you want to mount it somewhere, somewhere over here, or your dash is a lot bigger and you need a longer reach, you're able to do that as well. So I don't need that in this car. It's a smaller car, so I'm just going to use it like this, and I'm going to get my dash cleaned off so I can go ahead and attach it and make sure it stays attached well. Okay, so I've already kind of decided where I want to put this. I had the screen kind of attached to the mount right here, and I've just kind of been holding it up and just deciding if this is where I want to put it. And I decided I've got the place figured out. So definitely do that first. Decide where you want to put it before you actually rip off the film to stick it down. Okay, so I finished wiping off my dash, and I've got it cleaned off. So now I'm going to go ahead and attach the suction cup mount to the top of my dash. Okay, so I got the mount stuck down to my dash, and you can see it back here, and then I got the screen snapped onto the mount as well. Honestly, it was a little bit tough to snap the screen onto the mount. You have to keep pressing it until you hear it click into place. So I attached the mount to my dash, and I have to say the mount attached to my dash like really snugly. I didn't think it was gonna be that snug, but even if I come back here and try to move it, it doesn't like slide around at all. Like I do have this textured dash right here, and because the suction cup has like the sticky surface on it, it was able to grab on to this textured dash, and when I pushed the button to lock the suction cup into place, it held on really securely. I'm really impressed. So I'm really interested to see how it's going to do in the heat. I suspect it's going to do well, because honestly it's attached so securely that I don't think I'm going to have any issues with it. And then the screen itself attaches to the mount right here. There's 4 holes on the back of the screen, and this part of the mount like fits right into those 4 holes, and then you slide it up and it will snap into place. You'll hear it click when it's made it into place. So the screen is secured really well to the mount, and then the mount is secured really well to the dash. So I think this is going to be really secure, and it's going to stay in place really well for me. So I have the power cord plugged into the cigarette lighter right here, and then I'm going to turn my car on so you can see what the screen looks like when it starts up. So it takes just a moment to connect, and then once it does connect, it'll switch over to my home screen. Because I've already connected it through CarPlay, it'll just automatically load the screen on the player with my information, with my app. So basically, if I were to tap on the phone app, you can see all of my past calls and things like that. If I were to tap on my calendar, you can see everything that I have on my calendar. The Maps app, if you tap in there, you'll be able to see the history of different locations you've used in the past. So all of this is integrated. All of this information is being pulled directly from your phone. So these apps that you see here on the player screen, it has the same information that you would see if you tapped on your app on your iPhone. I like how seamlessly this integrates. I like that when I get in my car, it's going to automatically link up with the screen, and I don't have to worry about digging my phone out or anything like that. My phone can stay in my bag, and this will automatically connect to my phone. So this is going to be really great. So I wanted to show you some of the other settings you can adjust here on the player screen. So if you go to settings, it'll take you into this menu. This is not the same settings that you would see on your iPhone, but this is a limited amount of settings that you can use here when you're in CarPlay mode. But you can change out the appearance. You can change the icons, how you want to customize them, whether you want the default dark or clear version. And you can change out the wallpaper, and there are several different wallpapers you can choose from, and you can just like tap on it and see what it looks like, and then you can either keep it or cancel it. So there are a few other settings on here that you can go through and customize this. There's accessibility and Siri settings, and you can have your pinned conversations turned on or off. You can choose whether you want to have it announce messages for you, put your phone in driving focus. When you come in here to the appearance screen, you can decide whether you want it to be on automatic setting or on always dark, and then also for your map setting as well. When you come in here to display, you can decide if you want the smart display zoom on or not, and then you can show album art when you're playing music or not. Yeah, so there's several settings in here you can use just to adjust everything exactly how you like it, and that way it just makes it really easy for you to find everything exactly where you want to find it and see it exactly how you want to see it. Okay, so I have this all set up. I'm really pleased with how well it's working. I'm really pleased with how easy it was to set this up. I will say that once I connected my phone to the player and got the CarPlay all set up, it was really easy, but then I had a little bit of trouble understanding how to connect the sound to my car's radio. But then when I was reading in the directions that are included in the box, it was explaining to me that you have to go in and select where you want your audio to come from. So I went and switched it to where the audio plays from my phone through my car's audio. So now it's good. Everything is working really well now. And it's like, I just love how seamless it is. And I know I have an older car. It has a screen in here, but it doesn't have CarPlay. There's no GPS on it. Basically, it just shows like the radio, or if I'm playing some kind of music or something through Bluetooth, that'll show up on the screen usually. But I love how all of it's integrated onto this player. This is going to be so helpful. So let's say you want to play some music and you have it saved on a memory card. You can actually put that memory card into the player screen, and then you can use this aux cable to connect the player screen to your car. So that way you can you can play everything through the player screen without actually having to go through your phone. So that's another option as well. So I finished installing the player screen in my car, and I'm really happy with it. I like how it's set up. I like how the screen looks. All of the apps are really vivid, and the touchscreen is responsive, and it really works seamlessly. And I did go into the CarPlay app on my iPhone, and I adjusted some of the app icons and stuff like that. You're able to kind of rearrange things and add some to the first screen or move them around. I love that you have the capability to do that, to really customize it to how you want it to look. So I'm really pleased with this. It's a really great value. If you're looking to add this CarPlay capability to your car that doesn't already have it, or maybe it's a car that it doesn't have a screen at all, this is a really great option. I think this is a really great value. The total setup time is probably 15 or 20 minutes. It wasn't bad at all. And I don't have the backup camera installed, and I don't really plan to do that with this, but this screen, it has all the functionality I want it to have. I just like how seamlessly it all works together. So I feel like it was super simple to install. It's really easy. It all works seamlessly, and I'm really pleased with this. So if you're looking for something like this to be able to connect to your phone through CarPlay or Android Auto or any of the other options that are out there, then I think this is a really great option. I think you should check it out and see if it'll work for you too.